Hey, what's up, y'all? Hope y'all are feeling good and doing good and things are going in your favor. Well, we made it. We made it to a brand new month. Today is Wednesday, October 1st, 2025. And wow, this year went by so fast. I cannot believe that we are in October already, the tail end of the year. Where all the fall festivities start to go on: Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, then New Year's, and the cycle starts all over again. We all know that the real New Year starts in March, but everybody celebrates it on January 1st. But that's the topic for another video. This is the time of year where people are preparing for the upcoming holidays that are coming up and all that type of stuff. And I just want to let you know is to stay prayed up at this time because we're in spooky season and a lot of spirits are going to be roaming around doing a bunch of crazy stuff. So it's best that you stay prayed up, be aware of your surroundings, and be careful who you surround yourself with and where you are at all times. And make sure you cleanse your spaces too. I know I've been seeing that message all day. But yeah, this is also a good time to start planning for the next year. A lot of people wait until December 31st to take action on our newfound New Year plans that they got for the upcoming year. Instead of waiting until January 1st, you can start now. You can get a head start on the things that you want to do before the new year starts. Because if you start today, in about 5 or 6 months from now, you'll already be further along than where you're at. You won't have to worry about struggling to stay consistent and striving to make something happen because you already took the steps to make it happen before the new year even started. So don't just wait until December 31st and January 1st to do something new. Start now. September and this month right here is the perfect time to get your plans started and get whatever you want to do. Do what you want to do for the new year instead of just holding back and waiting for a specific time. A lot of times we like to wait for the perfect time, to wait for the perfect moment. There is no perfect time and there is no perfect moment. The, the time to move forward is now. The time to start something new is right now. Because a lot of times we like to hold stuff off and wait for a specific time to take action on certain things. And a lot of times when we do that, we're procrastinating. We're procrastinating and waiting until the last minute to do something. Because the more we do that, the more we don't take action, and the more we don't take action, it never comes into fruition. It never manifests because we always put it off until no, I'll do it next week, or no, I'll do it tomorrow. No, I'll do it next month, or I'll do it in a couple of months. I'll do it next year. No, do it today. Do it now. This is the perfect time to start taking action on the things that you want to do for the brand new year. So October is also the month to get your New Year's plans started. It's not December 31st. It's not January 1st. It's usually September through December. So there's no use in procrastinating. Get to it today and see how far you are 5 to 6 months from now. You're going to be so proud of yourself that you started now because while everybody else is going to the gym on January 1st, you're doing it right now. And usually they go to the gym for about a week when January starts and then they fall right back off and go back to what they were doing before the new year started. You, on the other hand, you stay consistent on what you're doing. You're all about what you stand for. You don't waste no time And you don't wait for a specific moment to get something done. You do it when you're ready. And a lot of people wait until January 1st. They make New Year's resolutions but never complete them. And I remember talking about this in a previous video that making New Year's resolutions isn't necessary because you say you're going to do something at a specific time. You're going to wait until for a specific moment to get something done, and it never happens because you never take action on it. We get lazy. We get, what's the other word for it? And I think the reason why we do that, a lot of the times, the reason why we do that as people is because we're afraid. We're afraid of the unknown and we're afraid to take action. We're afraid that it's not going to work out in our favor. And sometimes it can be due to laziness. But instead of waiting for the perfect moment, start now. But yeah, man, time doesn't wait for nobody. Pretty soon it'll be October 2026, then 27, 28, then before you know it, it'll be 2030. 2020 was 5 years ago, and I remember that year like it was yesterday. 2020 was 5 years ago, and 2030 is 5 years from now. We are in a quarter of a transition of moving on to the next level. We're transitioning to a higher state of being. We're we're shifting from an old way of living, old way of thinking, and an old way of being for something greater, for something better. That's why time has been moving so fast. Because if you've noticed, when we were kids, time would move at a slower pace or at a regular level. Because when we were children, we weren't so focused on times, dates, and years and all that type of stuff. We were in the moments. We were focused in being in the moment. And that's why time moved at a regular pace when we were children. But it's when we became adults, when started growing up, is when time started moving fast because we were focused on calendar dates, months, years, a particular time to do things. That's what speeds up time. Focusing on the future. Us focusing on the future and not being present in the moment speeds up time. We always think about what we're going to do the next day, what we're going to do next year, what we're going to do next month, instead of focusing on the now. And that's why when we were kids, time moved at a slower pace or moved at a regular pace because we were in the moment. We weren't focused on time. We were living in the moment as children. And then once we became adults and started growing up, time moved fast because we were started worrying about specific dates, specific months, and the specific time and year. And that sped up the process. And it also has something to do with Earth shifting to a higher vibration. That also has something to do with it as well. Well, I hope you guys have a great month. You guys are having a great day and a great week. I'll catch you guys in the next one. And until next time, peace.